Hello. The title of this video is not clickbait. I was just assaulted. I phoned the police and told them my story, and they're saying it contradicts with their story, the liar's story, so there's that. I didn't get very much damage on the assault. Like, I'm gonna bruise really bad on this arm, and tomorrow there's just gonna be a big ass bruise. There's nothing I could do. But the other guy got hurt worse. And you see, I am 350 pounds. My attacker were 100 pounds each. They were tiny little people with tiny little minds. That's just me saying it. That is not... Yeah, well, that's just... Well, I don't know. It's hard to backtalk that statement. So, yeah. I am not able to be pressing charges due to a technicality. I took a sign off of our public walking trail. I was removing the stuff from our walking trail. I don't know if you heard, but yeah, I was taking matters into my own hands and was clearing the walking trail myself. And that's what this is all about. That's why they attacked me. At one point in the attack, at one point in the attack, Tammy took off my suspenders, ripped them off my body. My pants fell down, obviously, because they're not being suspended by my suspenders. She's laughing at me about being in my underwear and shit. And you know what? When Bo was on top of me and hitting me and stuff, she was threatening to spank me, and I don't know if she did. The whole altercation happened really fast. I do have a witness to know if she actually spanked me, but like, just picture this. It's 6 p.m. People are driving by. I'm walking home, and these people stop to get their sign back, and I am not giving back that sign because it's public property. It's on the curb, you know. Once you put your trash to the curb, it becomes the public domain. That's just, I don't know, that's what it is in the States. Don't quote me that in Canada. I do have a little, we had a meeting tonight at 7 p.m. about these people, and I think that's what got them mad. They have no idea what the meeting was about. They should have showed up. They were invited. They knew about the meeting. They knew it was about them. Ugh. Alright, I'm going to read to you a letter that was written to the community from the Ministry of Transportation. Good morning, redacted. I'm removing her name. I took a look, now I gotta say all the words properly. I had a look at the public walking trail and small footbridge along the west side of Kitwanga Road North between Mill Road and Mountain View Drive. The hydro telephone utility poles are within the road right of way, ROW, and the trail is directly beneath the hydro telephone overhead lines. It is reasonable to say that the walking trail and bridge are within the public ROW, right of way, and not on private land. Any objects placed on public land, especially those that block public access, should be removed from the ROW, right of way. Please contact me if you have additional concerns. So, these people are a little bit unreasonable. That's why we had to do this in the first place. I'm not the first one to try to fight for our trail back. I don't want to say their names, but Archie, say his name anyway, he was maintaining the trail, so he was removing the blockade before me. And then he had Tammy's father, Reg, accost him. Verbally rat him out, give him a hard-ass fucking time. And the community didn't feel safe about that, and they were kind of like, okay, we'll just kind of close the deal. But they needed someone like me to come up to the public meeting and say, hey, this is not okay. This is public land. They're blocking off the underneath of the power lines where the public trail was, where there was written permission by Brent McKay, the previous owner of the house. He passed away, and it's now his wife who owns the property, and his wife and her son, Beau, Pierre, attacked me. I wouldn't feel too bad about myself. I'm having a worst anxiety attack of my life, it feels like. And that's not the case because I had worse ones in my youth. My arm is starting to get a little bit bruised. It'll be worse in the morning mukbang on my second channel, Healthy Mukbangs GP. See you tomorrow morning. Oh, this cucumber's kind of old. It's the last one. I just got new cucumbers today. My parents went to town. I sent them the last of my money. I'm totally poor. And that fucking sucks because Tammy stole and ripped off my suspenders. I don't have any pants. Look at this. Look at this. This is what I'll look like when I go outside. I can't go to the store with no pants. Thanks a lot, Tammy. I guess it's kind of my fault for only having one pair of suspenders, but I wasn't expecting them to be stolen right off my body on my way home. So anyway, that situation I was describing before, when I was pinned down on the ground by Bo, and Tammy was threatening to spank me with the sign, and I was in my underwear because they removed my pants, was that sexual assault? 'Cause I feel very uncomfortable about it already. I wasn't penetrated or anything, but geez, if there wasn't a witness there, I don't know. One of the bigger reasons why I'm not getting charged right now is because I had a witness. These idiots were dumb enough to do it in front of not only just anybody, but some of the most respected people in the community, or one of the most respected people in the community. I had to get him to freaking talk to the police for me, which was, it's a hard ask for anybody. I really didn't want to do this mukbang, you know, because like I'm attacked, whatever. It's like not the time, but why should I let them dictate my behavior? They're trying to paint me in a bad light, and it's working. I'm actually a little scared. People are asking where I'm living on Facebook. Like, are they gonna come and try and attack me now? Because it happened once already today. Bo fucking hurt me. He's got a little bit of a gash on his head. I inflicted it in self-defense. I don't cause violence. I'm usually the answer to violence. But not this time, when violence screams you right in the face. What do you do? Well, you fight back. You don't let them hit you. They were chasing me. I don't know what they were going to do when they caught me. Were they going to take me to the ground? I had that sign that technically, in their eyes, I stole. It was on the public property on the trail, interfering. It's in the way. The Ministry of Transportation requested it to be moved. It needs to be moved. That blockade is illegal. And the walking trail is a casualty. I feel like I'm a casualty in the misfire. I don't feel safe with these people. I know I gotta live with them for however long I live here, but they're making it clear that they don't want me here, and it's because they want the 6 feet underneath the power lines. The most beautiful trail in Kitwanga. Maybe not that section of trail, but it's right before the most beautiful section of that trail. Some of the cops' eyes, I had stolen property by that sign. That was my sign. It was for sale for $1,000. They just stole $1,000 piece of shit from me. I'll probably price this one for much more than $1,000. This piece of art is going to be pretty fucking big. I don't even know if you can see the pencil sketch yet, but the pencil sketch is done today. I'm having a really creative day. I made a lot of videos today, the best day. Worst part, being assaulted. Tomorrow I am going for a peace bond, which is kind of like a, what are those things? Restraining order. It's like a Canadian restraining order. Because I was walking down the street. What happens if they see me again? Are they just going to pull over and yell at me? Because they've been yelling at me in front of their house. And yelling at my brother because he looks like me. They were yelling at Paul, my friend, my witness, because he was standing on the asphalt outside of their property. They own the road. Yeah, that's one thing that Bo has said. He owns 15 feet to the center line of the road. Which makes me wonder why the blockade doesn't go all the way out to the road. I think it's secretly because they know they're wrong. And they're losing this battle. And just because they attack me... Yeah. Can't believe they attacked me. I'm in Kitwanga, man. This is my hometown. I should be safe here. People should be scared of me. I think it's time to gain some weight. I need to start learning how to fight. Take those boxing lessons seriously. I'm not a fighter. Bo was. But he's such a tiny little guy. Jeez. I'd be surprised if he weighs over 100 pounds. I'm pretty sure he weighs under 100 pounds. I weigh 400 pounds. What the fuck? So they're in the hospital right now, probably crying. Because they're in the wrong. They assaulted me. Sure, I had a stolen sign. That's why they're not pressing charges. That's why I am allowed to be assaulted by them. The police gave them an okay. That assault has a pass with the police. Thank you very much. My self-defense, negligible. They're attacking me first on Facebook. They started it. They're continuing to bring it. They're in the wrong. They're awful people. They're trying to start a coffee business, and they're blocking off the walking trail to their house. Their house is uninhabitable for human habitation. How are you expect people to eat there if the house isn't fit for people to live in? I guess it's okay to sell coffee out of, but like, do you even want to drink the coffee from there? I think they might get in trouble for their Scon Lutz red elderberry syrup. I found out today that red elderberry syrup is toxic. It's not poisonous. It's toxic in Canada. So you have to cook it properly. So, maybe, I don't know about this. Maybe I'm just speculating a little bit. But I think Tammy and Bo were making their red elderberry syrup, and to make it less toxic, they added the alcohol, but they're alcohol distributors at this point. I don't know. Fine business selling alcohol. I'm sure she wasn't regulated. I'm sure of it. So happy to have these vegetables. I have a gas card to make it to the when I was painting at Pioneer Days, they were going to charge me a $20 vending fee. But they came to the conclusion, with the help of somebody I needed help from, that I was not a vendor, but I was in fact an event. I had to fucking tell my mom that. That's right, I ain't a disappointment anymore, Mom. I'm an event. Holy crap. Like, the whole altercation felt like it lasted like 30 seconds, man. But I was defeated, man. I was so dead. I didn't know what made me think I was going to be getting in the boxing ring. I just can't get that image. Me in my underwear on the street, Bo on top of me, and his wife threatening to spank me. I was sexually assaulted. I fucking think so, man. I don't know. I was upset. I had the worst anxiety attack of my life. Fuck. I can't believe tomorrow I'm just gonna have no pants. Man, these people are so bad for our community. I think it's time for them to leave. I feel like it's time for me to leave, because I know I'm awesome and I know what I do for the community is good, but these assholes, they attacked me. Like, what's going to stop them from doing it again? Obviously not me. I can't do shit. The police gave them a pass. Like, are they going to come with weapons next time? Are they gonna kill me? They seem so unhinged that I think they might. I wish it was the police's job to help and protect instead of to intimidate and incriminate. They're looking for someone for a charge. That's all they want, is that charge. They were looking at aspects, thinking about charging me tonight. The way that Tommy and Bo were talking, but they're the unreasonable ones. Sorry about that. Battery died. Got it replaced. Had to have been my shitty battery. Fuck, can't believe I was attacked tonight. Like, in Kiwanga, like, you get assaulted in New York and shit. Sexually assaulted? No. That's a stretch. That's a stretch. I was not sexually assaulted. Even though they took off my pants and they were threatening to spank me in public. Like, what constitutes sexual assault? Does it have to be penetration? I'm gonna be in my underwear for the next 2 weeks. Like, what day is it today? The 15th. I guess it's after midnight or something, right? This watch isn't the right time at all. Must have lost some time. This watch isn't the greatest. Needs to be upkeeped. I love this watch though. Right, toke time. I can't believe they stole my suspenders. Oh, that toke was pretty biblical. I see. I feel validated that they're assholes and we need to do something about it. Are they going to assault just anybody next? I'm getting a peace bond tomorrow. I'm getting it started at least. It's a rush. They have evidence that they assaulted me. That's crazy. The people who assaulted me were filming their assault of me. In parts. I don't know. It's funny calling them liars, but they're like kind of documented liars. Playing the victim card. That's why they're in the hospital. I bet the fucking nick on his head was not even worth going to the hospital, I betcha. I don't know. Unless it was really bad, then I'm... Better not say what I am. Because I am assaulted. That was fun. Tammy and Bo assaulting friendly big GP. The damage that they're doing to me online, though, it is tangible. They're doing da- damage to my reputation. But I don't, as they're doing damage to my reputation, and I don't know what they're capable of. These are the first real trolls I met in real life. It's funny, you'd think they'd look more like an ogre. Might have been more, well, when they attacked me, they might have finished me off if he was an ogre, if he wasn't just a little guy. His little punches felt like butterfly kisses. It felt kind of nice, actually. Look at this. Bruises and bumps. Good stuff. Yeah, luckily for me, it's pretty minor. So, all in all, shitty fucking experience. Don't ever get assaulted. You hear that? Don't you ever... Fuck. That's so stupid. It's like trying to blame the victim there for a second. I don't know what joke I was leaning in for. I had to cut it out. Yeah. I gotta put things in perspective, you know? Like what? I got hurt on my arm. I'm hurting my brain. Like, they stole my suspenders. That's tangible fucking thing that is hurting me. Like, I don't have suspenders. My pants are too big. I haven't bought pants since I started losing weight. My pants fit a 400-man-pound body. And I'm only 350 pounds, so... But anyway, yeah, my pants just fall off. That's why when she took my suspenders off, my pants just fell off, because I'm losing so much weight. But anyway... She undressed me. She undressed me. Part of me is thinking, was this all worth it? Just for the trail? You've never walked that trail though, have you? That trail fucking rules. And it has a lot of sentimental value to me because my brother and my father and everybody who used to work at the lumber mill, Archie, they banded together. The community banded together. And that was the result. They had a few things built. The ballpark, our baseball park, was a part of that grant. It's beautiful, by the way. The floor in the Kitwanga Community Center. It used to be a curling floor. So they, at the time, I think they sold off the curling rocks, the big ice generator and stuff, and just put in a regular floor. And yeah. And they built that trail. And just like the damage that they did to the bridge, too, hurts me. Like, they can't restore that. They have to replace it. It is going to be nice to get our full trail back. I can't wait to walk it. Peace bond, man. I'm making a freaking... what did I said it earlier? A restraining order against them. That's so crazy. At least I have a reason to. They attacked me. And they're gonna attack me again. Unless I get this bond, and then or this restraining order, when they attack me again next time, there's going to be a little bit more repercussions. And yes, I do believe they're going to attack me again. And you know what? It might not even be them. It might be somebody from down the village. They're trying to make it a race war thing, saying that the white people are taking them down. I have Haida blood in me from my father's side. I have Shimshan blood in me from my mother's side. I am native from both sides of my family. My great aunt Frida Deasing was a Haida carver, and I'm planning on following in her footsteps. As becoming an artist, I don't know about doing native art. After all, I am a daywalker. I look pretty white. And that's why a lot of that hate towards me. They got home and made the story on Facebook and got a lot of attention, but they said that I attacked them. My witness and I, who was attacked, say otherwise. So, it's not just a he said, she said situation. And that's why I'm not being charged, because they attacked me. Because if it was he said, she said, I had their sign that I took from their curb. They wanted it back. They wanted their garbage back. I mean, hoarders want their stuff back. Like, sometimes hoarders, you take away their Cliff Bar wrapper, or take away just a piece of cardboard, it'll make them flip out. So they had their trash nicely stacked on what they thought was their property, which was on the road right away, which was our public trail, which was written permission from Brent McKay. I don't think... No, he would have been Bo's father-in-law. Yeah, because Bo's mother currently owns the property. And she's kind of staying quiet about it. In fact, I think she's a victim of elder abuse from these two people, because she's not getting all the facts. She seems to think that the problem with the trail was me putting logs in front of it. Like, wait a second. We want to clear the trail. They're the one putting logs in front of it. Anyway, I gotta go. I gotta wrap this up. Remember to like and subscribe. I'll be back. I won't get in a fight tomorrow. I don't have any pants. I can't leave the house. What could I do? I'm housebound until payday, until I could afford to buy suspenders. And then probably by then I'll have to wait for them to come in the mail. Yeah, it sucks.